I've been in marketing for about 27 years now, and the first 10, 11 were in what we today call traditional advertising and marketing. I used to be with Gray and Ogilvy as on the creative side as a creative director. And the last 16 years I've been in digital, since 1994 when I joined perhaps the world's first digital agency in the US. And it's been a wonderful ride since then. So we'll talk a little bit about what we've learned in e-commerce outside of India and in India. So I manage a few brands. I helped design Yahoo. I helped design and launch Amazon in the US. Then did lots of other e-commerce stuff there. Came back to India, started investing in companies, invested in companies like Geodesic, Webdunia, Easy Buy Music. So I had some early experience there. And today among the companies I've invested in are people like Carvale, Redbus, Printo, Vatsalya, Rupeetalk, Healthizen. And I also help run a digital marketing company called Pinstorm. And our clients include ICICI, Airtel. We worked with Yatra, Jet Airways, Make My Trip. So a lot of this is some kind of consumer and commerce knowledge. So we'll just try to share some stuff. My email address is mahesh@pinstorm.com, PINSTORM. I just wanted to start with that. Couple of things I wanted to say. I mean, I think in some ways, this is very interestingly somewhat diametric. While he's talking about what's really happening on ground, I think we're seeing a reasonable facsimile of some sort of revolution happening online. I think this is the year in India where online has probably hit the tipping point. It probably hit the tipping point 3-4 months ago. To our knowledge, and it's not been announced by anybody yet, but to our knowledge, we think we crossed the 100 million internet user mark in India about 3 months ago. It's a huge number. Huh? I'll tell you why it's a huge number. I'll tell you what it constitutes. So there's about 84 million people who use the net on their desktops. About 46 million people use the net on the mobile phone. The rest is the overlap, the duplication between the two. Why is 102, 103 million a good number? There are only 102 million cable and satellite television sets in India. So the number of internet users is today equal to the number of CNS sets in India. But next year, I mean, the total television sets in India are another 31 million Doordarshan sets in India. By the end of this year, I believe we will be at that number. So you're already at the number where, and this is far larger than the reach of radio, print, vagara, vagara. You know, so we're up there in terms of usage of the medium, already out there. Again, if you look in terms of numbers, there's lots of numbers going around there in terms of e-commerce numbers. There's lots of numbers happening in terms of e-commerce. I mean, the ones again that we tend to believe because these are clients of people we've worked with. We think there's about 12,500 to 14,000 crores worth of travel e-commerce in India. We think there's about 2,500 crores to 3,000 crores of non-travel e-commerce in India. I don't know if you know that South Asia's largest e-commerce business is from India. It's called the Indian Railway Catering and Tourism, irctc.co.in, which does 5,600 crores of e-commerce every year.